What's the exposure like? How are you breaking? Are you breaking on radio?
Yeah,
videos were kind of a thing. Then.
Yeah.
I mean, Ben, you guys had MTV in America and all the rest of it. And that's how we would have saw. In Canada, we had Much Music. I don't know. Is that where you got your videos from in America? How did you find music back then?
Well, I was of the generation where I was really being introduced to music. I was too young for music videos on MTV, and all the music was really coming from terrestrial radio, and blogs were becoming a thing. And what were the most popular tracks being downloaded on Napster and LimeWire was really where it started, where I found my music, and then the power of iTunes.
So then you take it back to how you guys have to break it or how break through. How does one come through? How does one break through? We were back then. What year is this? This is
the plan at that time for most acts in the 80s, early 80s, was that you recorded a record, or you went in and you recorded 3 singles. So ABC, what we did is we went in and we recorded the first single first, and then released it. And then all of a sudden it's like, fuck, now we've got to do a record. Now we've got to get the record together, because the single really took off, and it kind of like it surprised everybody at how well it did. So we released 3 singles in England, then came the album. In America, it was just the album, which got released, which we were on Phonogram in England, and we were on Polygram in America. So it's like, and that's America just released the record, so we just did a tour on the back of the record,
And that's got to be, you got to do that with a video. You got to get on.
Everyone's
got to, at that time, everyone's got to be
everybody
on TV.
Actually, you had to have we did our first video with Julian Temple, who did the great Rock and Roll Swindle. He did that amazing documentary on Joe Strummer as well, which is really worth watching. And he did our first video.
What was the difference between the demand here in the UK compared to the States? Was the difference enormous?
Yeah, I would say in Europe in general. I know that the album outsold definitely here and Europe than America. I mean, the album was made to look like it was selling like insane amounts, but in actual fact, I think someone said that we only actually sold, I think, I mean, this is 80s as well. I think we sold only 300,000 albums.
Well, only is a lot. And how many bands would kill to sell 10% of that now?
Yeah. We sold, I think the album went 3 million in Europe alone. 3 million album records were sold. So it was very, very big, very popular in Europe, America, we found out they couldn't, because it was so, okay, this is what we found out. It wasn't rock, so it wasn't played on a rock station, but what it was played on was believe it or not, R&B, black R&B stations. So we did Soul Train. We played, we appealed to more that sort of crowd, or that kind of, and it became apparent, trust me, when we started, we toured, we played LA, we played Chicago, we played Miami, and we played all those places. Then we played Austin, Texas, and it was like, wait a second, why are we going on before, what's this other band? And we found out we were a support band for like some covers, Van Halen or something like that band. I mean, that's how small we were in those places. But we did the gig, but we weren't that popular, and
How does a Van Halen cover band treat ABC from the UK, and you guys walk in and you're like, what do you mean they sold 300,000 records?
Yeah, check this out. It was a 16-piece band. We had a 6-piece orchestra with us. as well. We had a string section. It was like insane. I mean, you can't. It was unbelievable.
What was your gig in Austin? At like a
it was
rib
like
shack
this. It was like this small club, but all I remember was chicken wire being around the stage, and I'm going, "What is that chicken wire for?" And it's because it's to stop. They throw shit at you if you're not good. You know, they had a fucking chicken wire around the stage. I kid you not.
Thanks for stopping by, friends, to the Brenton on Tour podcast channel on YouTube. Coffee, music, travel, life, all of those things. One page, lots of guests, lots of chatter. We talk about all of it. If you like it, subscribe, hit the thumbs up button, leave a comment. I'll get back to you. Thanks, friends. See you next time.